Hello and welcome back to Whiskerwood. In our last episode, we just finished winter. And actually, we didn't just finish. We finished winter and made it almost halfway through spring. We're on the 4th day of spring. And we need to get some of this farming going, which pointed out maybe they weren't configured. They seem to configure based on basically whatever you have selected over here. So automatically, or maybe they always configure berries. I can't remember now, but they are all berries. Oops, all berries, which is what we wanted. I don't think we need that much, and these 3 down here are flax, but the rest of these are all berries that we just planted, so I think we're okay berry-wise. And I think we can just go ahead and get started on the day. We need to build 8 decoratives with their decorations, which we have a few choices here, but we need some logs and or planks to do that, so let's hopefully get some of those in. And then we also will need to do some farming to grow some trees eventually here too. Let's see, you can get to this one, but then we need to get down here. I think I should also do... we don't have planks and logs. I can't do that. Alright, they got to get to what they can get to so we can get to doing other things. So let's get... excuse me, I should have 2 woodcutters in each. Need to repair this one. Let's go high priority on that so we can get it repaired as soon as possible. And then I think I should... I'll just wait. I was gonna swap out this one for an explorer, but actually it wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, let's do that. And get them going in that. We could probably get back over to that. Oh, and the pollution was caused by the fires primarily. If we watch close enough, which I wasn't doing, you'll see them complain when they walk past the fires about pollution. And apparently, as we get later into the different research things, where's the research tree? I see you're here, tax collector. We'll take care of you in a minute. One of these things is research there. When we get into some of these research things, we will get to unlocking things that cause more pollution. Somewhere there was something written that causes pollution. There it is. You can see that there, the smokery for the fish. Fish and fuel yield smoked fish and pollution. So we have to, as we do more production stuff, we'll get more pollution stuff. So, but we're going to do that once we get a researcher because, well, we don't have any researchers right now. But I do want to do, mushroom cultivation. Charcoal furnace will cause pollution. Long stairs? Okay. We could go with plank houses too. That might be actually a better idea. But we can't do anything yet anyways because we don't have a researcher. Tax collector wants 537. Well, we'll sell you the gold ore we have left. And then we'll sell you a bunch of copper ore. And that puts me 14 over. So I only really need like 7. Let's go with a singular... I don't have any... I don't have any logs to sell. Or potash. We could sell the gold bullion too, but we'll keep that for a little while. Let's just do... we need 8. Let's do a flax and a trinket. I think we're just supposed to use these for selling. Yeah. Useless curiosities and figures that nonetheless please the claws. I think we've been just making these, like they make them in their idle time or something. Maybe, I'm not sure because it's increasing, but I don't think we've imported them at all from our trading ships, our supply ships. We are low on food, yeah we know, and the housing shortage, yeah we know. Over here we have, we were gonna move these. We need some place to... we need some planks and or some logs. Yeah. Carrying some of those now. Why aren't you just going into here with those? We're there. Whisker ship. Do I want more people? I don't think so right now because of the food situation. We have 24 food. Hopefully we'll get to 31 before the end of the day, but I don't want to bring in any more people until we have enough food to make it through the day at least. And you guys are complaining just because you can't get any other food to harvest or any other things to harvest. I could harvest that flax, but again, we need stairs and or some things. Same thing over here, like the edges are just broken enough that we can't get anywhere to get any more berries. I think. Yeah, we just can't do it. So I think we're just gonna have to wait until we can get some more stairs built, and then do that. Is there anything I could delete? Spare scrap. Oh yeah, let's do that. We want this one with the planks in it. That'll at least get some planks. I can do the plank paths. I can't do anything with the stairs because those are logs. But if I could sneak a path or plank here somewhere to make this work. Like, I need logs for that though because it's propped. Yeah, okay, so that's not gonna work anymore. Okay, well please, well actually, you know what? Let's pause the production on this then. And can I, like, take that log back? No. How would I be able to do that? And then hopefully we can get somebody to haul some of these planks. These logs, rather. I don't know if I have anything else taking logs right now. Yeah, I know we have a housing shortage, too. Yeah, that's what I have taking logs, actually, is houses and things. Hopefully we can get that done. Just please deliver there. That's good. We got one. Can I get some more berries with just the one we have? I could get this one. There'll at least be 8 berries. Let's do that. No, I can't get that one. I need a spiral stair. This way? Like that. That'll work. Somebody go and pick those berries. There we go. Okay. And I think it's warm enough now that we don't need to worry about the fires anymore. I mean, it's 10 degrees, so maybe it's not a great idea, but we don't really have the logs to build more fires anyways. So, what are you going to do? How far are they? Have they gone? Let's see, Z and then V. They are still working at that. We'll get ourselves all the way out there eventually. Also, we need to get out here eventually. Then there's more coal down here. So let's mine this one and that one. And what is that? Tin? Oh. Mine this one. Alright. Oops, wrong button again. Gotta do Z. What does X do? I don't know what X does. X the rebalance thingy? Okay. Let's see. All the logs are getting sucked up into upgrade or repairing, which is fine in that we need to do that anyways. So, like this one here. So we'll get some logs going from these guys too in just a moment. And that'll make life a little bit better. If we don't make it to the end of the day first. Build faster. Build, build, build. Alright. You go into here. And you. I think I'm going to declare overtime for these guys. Do I have to do that then too? No. I don't. Let's do overtime on these guys too. Sorry, but you're going to have to work through the night chopping trees because it's been a while. We are at least getting the farming going. Well, we have 3 farmers, right? We have one down here. We have one here. And we have one here in the middle. Yeah, so that should cover all the farming we're doing for right now. We'll get another one once we time to plant trees, but for trees we just need to build up first and get the rest of the ones we have to reach. We should be able to get to these, all of these. That one there, though, they can't reach. Oop, lag there. And you already picked all those berries. Okay, let's, if I delete some of this stuff, like that, and this, and this and that. Can I get enough logs to get myself over to one of these places? If I move you, come down, I can get to that one. And I may end up rebuilding up there to get to those trees, but for right now, this is better. You come down there, and you come down, see X? Yeah. You go down there, that's perfect. But now you guys can't get down from there. I have one more log, though. Let's move these guys over here. Nope. Move there, please. Move these guys down here. Oh, they can't go there. Move them here, then. And then we need one more stair here. Oopsie. Right in there. Or I could do here, which is a little bit of a shorter of a trip. Yeah. Do that, and then I actually don't even need this one. All right, let's bomb that. Actually, go ahead. Come on down. Let these ones come down. We'll blow this one up. We'll blow these up. Blow that up. Like I said, we may have to rebuild these later, but for now, we'll get those resources back. Because we can use them for rebuilding things. I.e. this house. And we need another house built, too, which we're not going to get now because it's dark. Alright, so 2 people are sleeping outside again. We'll at least have more berries coming in tomorrow, which is good. And hopefully the farming will yield something good over the next couple of days, and we won't have to struggle so much on food. Yeah, we need a teacher. We need an apprentice to do teaching. We do have a couple of apprentici, but we can also do scholarly teaching as well, and guild specialty teaching. Interesting. Dock ship is leaving. I think I'm going to let them... Well, let's take a look at who we have. Just to see. I don't really want to bring anybody in, but if we have a educated person, then we should definitely bring them in, even though they're going to sleep on the ground. And I think that's going to be it. So go ahead and leave. Now we have 3 unhoused people. We'll build a couple of houses, or plan a couple of houses now, and build them on the morrow. But we definitely need that educated person anyways to do the things, to do the research, which is here. We can turn that on, and we can assign the educated worker there for tomorrow. And then we'll get to teaching, too, at some point. I'm going to go ahead and pause the building, though, just because. And we need to get back to more mining eventually here. Just so we have the resources to sell when we get revisited. Lots of coal and copper over here, too. Okay, let's go to super fast speed here. Zip through the night. I did select a research. Not there, but here. For the plank abodes, which cost 21 planks, but remember, planks are... We can actually turn this back on. But Ember and Rolla in there. These are 1:5 ratio, so 21 planks is like... 4 1/5, like 4.2 logs, and these houses are building now are 3 logs anyway. So for that market increase, it's not so bad. And then I think we should work on food after that, something that's for cooking or preparing food. But I mean the housing, it costs us 5 logs for the log cabins. I thought it was 3, so it's actually cheaper. Takes the processing time, but cheaper to get that done. You can also do the rock houses, but I'd rather not. Everybody's back to work. Hopefully they get this stuff built. And then, of course, we'll want to knock those down when we make some more planks. Or we get those plank houses, but what are we going to do? You are working. Or you can also access the research here. Supply ship, it looks like. Let's see. You need planks to do this, I think? Yeah, looks like it. Or maybe that's just the cost of making the house. Supply ship. I think we'll take the larger amount of food at this point. I mean, we probably could actually buy the logs instead, but I think I'm gonna not do that and hope that our people are working fast enough with this. We don't have to. Hope. I'm gonna end up pausing the sawmill again. I wonder if you can upgrade houses in place, or if you have to do something. You have to tear them down and rebuild them. We should also maybe consider, stacking our houses. We'd have to have a second, or a way to get up to that level. Like, ramp stairs. But I think that'd still be a better idea than spreading them out like this. I don't know if you can go more than 2 levels, though, either. So, there's that. I'm not sure how I want to use this yet. Other than maybe having them bring the things from the outer... Yeah, maybe we should. Let's have this one. And I want you to... If I do this... Does that mean that they won't deliver anything to this? Or does that just mean that it'll just get emptied out and get delivered down to the main one? Let's experiment with that a bit. That's kind of what I want, is just to... Those requests disabled, but will they still deliver things to it is the question. And I think we'll just have to see. We have 4 builders. Hopefully they're doing some building here. Be nice. That one's already ready to go. That one's just about ready. And this one needs some logs. Okay. And then we can work on the decoratives, I guess, because we have planks now, too. And I think I'm going to use the plank ones rather than the log ones, just because, again, the ratio. Maybe some trees. Oh, they'll enjoy seeing a tree. We should do that. Maybe right there. This is still needing to be repaired as well. They're working on it now. Okay. A small planter. I'm just going to put these like in front of the houses. Like that. But I want to be careful that I don't put it where I might want to fire later. Which I'm never going to figure out exactly. So maybe there. And then we have a hanging garden, which is 2 planks. Another tree, maybe back here would be... I want them to where they're going to walk past it a lot. So let's keep them here, kind of centrally located in town. Let's see how many... That's 6. We need 2 more. These are all insta-build, so I need to have the planks in hand or in stock in order to build them. Just like the stairs and paths are insta-build. And it's time again. We have plenty of logs now, so let's build down here somehow. How about if we do... let's do this and that, and I don't have the path, though. I guess I'll do a makeshift path. F. That just costs me logs instead of planks. That's a little bit more expensive, but that should do, except that I need to be able to get down there, too. So let's do the stairs here as well. I'm going to move you. That move weird. Move you down here. And move you down here. That way you're all a bit closer to your work site. And we'll get those berries harvested. We have 92 food, though. 51 berries, so that's really good. I have no idea what those wooden vices are for, but at this point, I don't really need them. Oh, this is the one that needed an apprentice first. Yeah. we need more planks anyways. Alright, so you guys didn't actually do any work because reasons. I did not set this one to empty out. I guess I should be watching to see if they are, if the logistic person is carrying stuff from place to place. Go fast here. We get all the housing done? No. Almost done. But no. 2 left. Still. And there's a little dial there. Oopsies. Playing the glass. Around the research here telling you how close it is to being done. Which is also nice. And it does indeed cost planks to build, so, or to research, so they are picking those up. And so that's got to get done as we go. In the day. 2 outside sleepers. Threadbare clothing is a problem still, but that's because we do not have a thing here yet. We need to get that done. And I guess we need to get lots of things done, but we need to get that done. So let's get that done, please.
Droughts in the southern
may concern.
colonies have ruined their cotton harvests. The kingdom needs additional cotton supplies. A generous reward has been authorized for any colonies who meet the requested quota. Plant and harvest 34 cotton. Cotton seeds are enclosed in this parcel.
Ooh. Okay. We will try. Let's go with N and cotton. And it's mostly where I'm already growing stuff. Oh, we could go over here, though. 34 it says it wants. So let's plant a bunch of here. And a bunch of here. And hopefully that'll be enough. I don't know if the intermediary here can reach any of those, or it has to be this one. And that might actually be out of range. Yeah, cotton and cotton. I may need to put up that additional farmer. Or move maybe this one. I could move this one. If I were to do that, I would want to put another stair in somewhere. And you're kind of in the way now. Maybe. I guess I could take one of these out. Put it back there. Maybe I just take out, was it shift? Yeah. That. And let's move this one, although, is that going to be a problem for later? Oh, I can't move these. Dang it. Let's go back to new field cotton here. Alright, well, we'll just have to let them, we may have to put a 4th one up, but we'll let them work, and we'll deal with it. Another way. I guess I could put stair over here maybe and put them in over here if I'm clever about it. We'll see. Tax collectors here. We have lots and lots of copper for you, so that'll be good. I'm going to keep the gold bullion for when we actually need it. And we went way beyond there. 3 more coins. Let's give you a trinket too and call it even. 2 more decorations as well, but we need the planks for that. You're taking all my planks right now, so that is what it is. We also need to put some workers in here. Oxel. Oh wait, no, that's well, that's fine. We need explorers for the weaver here. Maybe this is a whisker ship, and maybe we can get some explorers. We can get one. Can't smell. I like people who can't smell. I also like people who don't smell. So there's that. I think we'll just take the 1. That means we need another house. All the housing got built, though, so we're in a good spot housing-wise. How close are we to that research? Not super close. Woven cloaks wouldn't be bad, because we are... Yeah, let's do the woven cloaks, because even though we're making them right now, we're not there yet. So let's do that, and then let's do this, and then we'll keep going. Like those have been going forever. Those fires that are still burning. That one's just about out, though, so maybe not. Okay. You... Yeah, we know housing shortage. you folks over here should be good to collect the rest of those berries. And then hopefully by that point in time, we will have all the farming done. We'll be good. If I were to put another farm in, even if I space the workers out better, could I do that? Well, I can build it over top of, like this. Well, that would be kind of clever. Maybe like that? So yeah, let's do that. And then I'll put in a stair here. Like this. Like abode. Basic small abode for 1. Nice. Did you start on that whatever house over here yet? No. But it's also not going to get done today. Yeah, we'll deal with plank abodes. Can we upgrade in place by any chance? No, we'd have to delete and rebuild. Ugh. Okay. Alright. Which is fine because we'd get the logs back anyways. But we need to have some planks saved up before we can do that much. So that goes there. This goes here. And I'd like to be able to get down here also. I think I will take out one of these and shift that one out. And we'll just extend this over here with cotton there too. And then we'll put a stair here. I think that'll be best. That way we can do, they can get around. And maybe we take, you know, some of the farmers out of the other ones and spread them around a bit between the ones we have. This one's not in a great spot, but it is reaching up here. So maybe we put 1 in here instead of 2. We put 1 in this other one over here. Maybe. You should at least be able to plant a good chunk of this flax, which will be good too. Or cotton, not flax. Do I have... You know what, let's take a look at... 2 of you working, that's good. We should also take a look at what research we want to do for food. We should really do something that yields cooked food, but also on that front, plank abodes hold 1, plank blockhouses hold 2. They take half again, a little more than half again, more planks. Plank row houses take 2. What's the footprint of some of these things, though? And then medical triages after that. Charcoal furnace for the smokery. I think I'm going to go that route. Charcoal furnace pollutes, but what are you going to do? And then we also have small warehouses over there. Flax spinning yields rope, and then we can eventually get thread as well with the a schematic for fabrics. I don't know how we get schematics. Oh, here, it's just another research. Okay. So let's do the charcoal furnace, and then after that we'll do the smokery. That way we can at least smoke our fish, and they'll be happier about the cooked food kind of thing. We could also do the mushrooms, but that's more farming. And we're already at our oof for farming. I think I'm going to not take any more whiskers, so I think we're just going to call this a day, although maybe I can get them to get this stuff built before the day ends. That would be nice. I don't think so. We only got like 18 seconds, and they're not moving that fast. Just missed it. Too bad you can't force the overtime on them. A few planks came out. What is this costing us, by the way? More planks? Yeah. I might have to do overtime on the sawmill one night just to get more stuff coming out. Walkable Tom received 21 positive thoughts related to decorations in a single day. We should maybe do... We have a couple of planks. We should maybe do the last couple decorations. Let's do another tree maybe over here. And another tree maybe right in here. There. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Let's see, you're there, so maybe... There. Got him, and let's turn that in. That'll give us some more trinkets. Maybe that's where we've been getting the trinkets, is from the quest turn-ins. zip through this. A couple more days of spring left, then we're back into summertime again. All right, Whisker ship's leaving. Everybody but one was housed. Oops. And they're all okay with basic housing. One slept outside. The threadbare clothing is really going to be a problem, so we need to deal with that. They're still complaining about pollution a little bit, but it's coming down because the fires are going out. And hard labor, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what I can do to help you there. And then the bland food is the next thing that I'm kind of thinking about. Although we do probably need another cafe at some point. But I think at the point in time we're going to do that. We should also plan our town a little bit better and do our rebuild of our little town here. With the better housing and things like that. Supplies. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with this one. It's got almost the same amount of food. We have plenty of machinery we don't really need. The cloaks would be good, and the extra wood and planks would be really good, too. Alright, so they finished that house in the first few seconds there. We have some long paths. Yeah, I'm sorry that you folks are having to walk so far. It's just a long frickin' way to get to the berries. But we won't need them very much longer, I hope. Oh, a ship is offered smuggler. They, of course, will buy stuff for gold bullion. And we'll want to deal with that eventually. But what they sell that I have, maybe some of these cut stones? Maybe. But I'd want to get all the way up to level there, and they just don't have... We just don't have the right good amount of stuff here. I'd have to sell... Wait a minute, I have to sell 476 value of something to get 1 gold bullion worth 233? No. Goodbye. Goodbye. I have 3,000 worth of stuff. Guess I just wasn't paying attention to what I had. Have we started farming cotton yet? No, but we could put... No, we can't do that yet either. We're working on that. And more whiskers, maybe. If we get an educated or an apprentice, we don't have one of those. We could use maybe more explorers. Although we're going to get some back once we stop harvesting all the berries. So maybe not. Farmer might be good too, for that matter. Diligent. Let's take the diligent farmer, and I think we're going to only take the one. Let's see if we can build one of these fancy new houses. I'm probably going to end up tearing this down later. No, I can't build it on top. I don't have the stuff for it. Let's just put it down here. We don't have the planks yet for it, but hopefully we'll get them. The next group of berries that I want to get, I think is going to be these ones way the heck over here. Which isn't going to be great to get to either, but what are you going to do? We need to get to all of them, so... Oh, there's all these over here too, but it's such a long way to get to all those berries. I think we need to just have... Oh, here we can have a worker here. Fidget, there we go. Fidget spinner. And then let's take the one extra worker out of here. Zippy, yes. And put you in here, Zippy. That way we can have more workers over here where there's more farms. I think that's better. Because really, the only thing you can do that this one can't do is just a little bit of these up here. So, I mean, you're helping, but in terms of what you can only do is tiny. Let's see here. Put Posson in there. Get some of those made a little bit faster so we can fix up our clothing issues. You all are carrying back stuff. Where's our... Oh, yeah, where's our logistic person here? You are carrying... We got a little cart. That's cute. Crystal's a gifted teacher. Put Dart in one as well. I want to see if anybody delivers to this thing. Okay, they're still delivering to it. So this is kind of what I want. I want the workers out in the world to deliver to these, and then I want the haulers to deliver them down here to the central warehouse. Deliver everything there. So that's what I want to see. And you can see the things that are inbound here too. Nice. Drove your cart through the berry bushes, but that's okay. Let's see. You're planting cotton. Excellent. And this is still waiting on planks. We got 11 of them, but we need more. Let's do tonight is the overtime night. So that we can get some more planks made faster. Could really use some apprentice eye too. I think at this point we would take like Bristle to teach somebody else the mining stuff, but let's go fast. Yeah, because here we can only hold 21 food, so we do need another one of these someplace. I'll we fit it in there. Are we using this this mine shaft anymore? No, we're not. Ooh, what did I see there? Gold? Yeah. See, that one's connected there, so I'm going to do that. This one here is connected from above, so we're good there. More gold over here, too. Wow, look at all... Oh, that's coal. It's just yellow because... let's do that. We'll get the stone. It's fine. It's yellow because the mining tool's been selected. Over here we have tin. We knew about tin from before, but... Okay, that's good. Connected from above. All that matters. Connected there. Gold's connected there now. Yeah. Okay. Marked new mines. I suppose I should maybe put at least one of the leftover mine. How many people do I have? Construction workers. It says I have 4. Well, I do have a couple of guild workers too. So maybe I move this over here to help with this shenanigans. Not gonna let me do it. Yeah, somebody slept outside because I didn't get the house built fast enough. It's fine. Threadbare clothing's our biggest issue right now. And the storm, of course, too. Wait, they didn't work through the night. They actually did sleep, so that's good. Put that there, and let's put these 2 other miners in here. Because why the heck not? Like, they're not doing much. So we have 2 here. We have 2 there. We have 2 there, and we'll get a bunch of mining going. A bunch more mining going. They should be able to come right in through here. Assuming that's connected to wherever they need to go. It might be. Even if it's not, though, they can go over here and just work. Suppliers here. Supplies. Yeah, let's go back down to slow. And this, and supplies. I think I should take the expensive one again. Just to get a bunch of planks in. And yeah, I think a redesign of the housing area is in order. I just wonder if I should do it now or wait. But having it upstairs, I think, makes a lot of sense. That way we don't have to have it spread out so far. We just need to build it in such a better way that we can have stairs and things climbing up. I wonder, though, as I wonder about things that I wonder about, if I did the steep stairs turn here, would that work with an upstairs house above that? Let's test this out. If I put that there, and then I do a housing and a plank abode up here. No, that connects it like that. So I'd have to take one of the houses out in order to do that, which is fine. Fine. Or I could remove this decoration. I'll just move, and then put the steep stairs turn in right there, and then I would just have to have the plank walkway upstairs here too. Might be better anyway. F, like just do like this, and then like that. And then I could build the better housing up top here. Now, of course, this isn't the best solution, the way that I'm doing it, because I'm building a worse house on top of a better house. Oh, I wanted to also check. Yeah, you can build on top of these ones too. Okay, just making sure. What I should do is replace the lower houses first, but logistically that's difficult. So I think I'm just going to build one up here and build a few, and then we'll take that section down and rebuild it. Both the upper and the lower down, because I'm assuming you won't be able to bulldoze. Maybe you can bulldoze the underneath. Oh, because it'll just put supports underneath then. That would be fine. Berry camp is idle. Should we go over these? I think we should. Yeah, these here. I think we should go for the other ones. It's a bit more infrastructure work for me to come over. I don't know. That's a long ass way too. There's a bunch up here too. Maybe that's better to go up there. It means we got to build some new stairs, but that's okay. If we go up and up and up and up and up, you get the idea. And then up and up again. F there. F that up. Then we can do this and move you. One of you up here. And one of you. You don't have anything in range either. You're acting like you might, but I don't see anything in your range. So let's move you up here too. Right down here below, I guess. That'll be good. Then they're mostly with in a path. And I could probably take out what we have built here. I'm gonna wait for you to finish your walk though before we do it. Charcoal furnace finished. All right, so we can turn logs into fuel. And then of course, which we want to do, and then of course we want to do the next research, which was the smokery. Do that. That requires 34 more planks. We happen to have it. Let's put that maybe out here, kind of. I don't know. Out of the way, in a way. That's going to be here where the big plus sign is. But I'm thinking putting it out here someplace means that we can do pollution. Not have to worry about it as much. Maybe I should have a storage out here for it. Pulling in logs and rejecting the... or, you know, shipping out the charcoal. That might be a smart thing to do. Maybe we should just do it. We'll get things figured out as we go along. It's just going to be a little bit of figuring, of course. A lot of food stored up here. We're waiting for transport, of course. Let's also get rid of this. And this. And I could do a path for them. X, yeah. There, there, and not up there. That way they can get all the way back down, all the way back down. It's actually a fairly straight path for them. That's pretty good. Tax collector arrives tomorrow. But I also just noticed the time, and I actually need to wrap this up a little earlier than, you know, I should have wrapped it up already, actually. I just got carried away and lost track of time. But now that we've made some progress, both on the house building front and the research front especially, I think we're doing better. We have a lot of food saved up, which is good for the next winter, of course, because I would like to have 8 times the number of people food saved up before we get to winter. We're not even to summer yet, so we will be tomorrow, but we're not even summer yet. So we will leave this here, and we'll come back in the next one and keep on going. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you then. Bye for now.